What's going on, guys? Gomes here back again on another MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty video. Today, I come at you guys with quite somber news. This is something that I wasn't looking forward to, but it is what it is, and I think that you guys should know about it. I think it's quite interesting nonetheless. So yesterday, I'm on Twitter, and I see a tweet from AquaX107. We'll leave his link down below in the description box to his Twitter if you guys want to go see the tweet for yourself. But basically, this is what it entailed. I imported a franchise from 2018, MLB The Show 18, over with all legends from last year as free agents. Any player that has lost rights, has a name change along with appearance once they get imported to MLB 19. Here are the players that had a name change or lost rights. So basically, if you can't really comprehend what that meant, is last year he went and he put, you know how if you go on roster control, if you look at the free agents, you go and put, you have all these right here. Basically, he put all of those, they were in the roster, they were in the free agents, and he put them in a season, and you guys know how you can have year-to-year saves. He saved it in 18, transferred it over to 19, and if they do not, if SDS no longer has the rights to their likeness, they lost their names. So let's say Babe Ruth, he's still in the game. Babe Ruth obviously has a card in this game, but Babe Ruth wouldn't say Babe Ruth anymore, and he wouldn't look like Babe Ruth anymore. He'd basically look like a computer-generated player, like any of the other random names, the fake players that we have in this game right now. And there's actually quite the list right here. Some of them are really huge names that I'm very disappointed about, and some of them are still pretty big names. Some that we just got brand new last year that they already lost the rights to them. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but let's get into it nonetheless. The first one, we're going to start off with a big one. It's Albert Bell. I know he was a pretty big legend last year. He had a 97 overall career arc card. I never personally got to use it, so it looks like I'm never going to get to use an Albert Bell card. I heard somewhere last year he was arrested. I don't know if that had something to do with it. All these players, I'm not too sure whether or not it's just like a contractual issue, like they have a 10-year, or not a 10-year, but like a 3-year, a 5-year contract where they release the rights, and then now the people, whether or not these players are alive yet, their family, they're just like, no, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to continue this contractual agreement. I'm not too sure, but Albert Bell is not going to be returning in MLB 19. And you guys will notice all these cards, obviously, or all these players don't have cards in the game, so it will make sense. But we're just gonna know not to expect these guys this year, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Next one really sucks. This is an all-time Yankees legend. He had an immortal card last year. We're sacrificing a 99 signature catcher, basically. That's Yogi Berra. He's not going to be back. This one's really tough because as far as I remember, Yogi Berra's always been a part of MLB Diamond Dynasty, at least since 16. It might even been in 15. I'm not too sure about that myself. But it really sucks to see, of course, Yogi Berra. Even though I was not always the biggest fan, back when I used this card in 16, I really did not like Yogi Berra. He was the Yankees Conquest, you know, Command and Conquer, Reward 95 overall. I wasn't a fan. Last year, he's immortal. Wasn't huge about him either. I know a lot of people really liked him in the game. And of course, it always sucks when we are losing legends because, you know, Yankees fans, that's a big player of your all-time history that is just no longer going to be in Diamond Dynasty. So that one really sucks to see. Dave Winfield, another pretty big Yankee player for some other teams as well, is not going to be returning to Diamond Dynasty, which sucks as well. I always liked him because he brought that power and arm strength at outfield, and you guys very well know I like that. He's kind of like an Andre Dawson player, something like that, and I personally love Andre Dawson type builds, you know, good arm strength, good power, and Dave Winfield was another really nice legend. He definitely would have got a signature card. Not too sure how high overall it would have been, but you guys are going to notice these are a lot of pretty big names that we are missing out on. The next one's Darren Erstad. I believe he was brand new last year, so just a 1 year, and that's where I'm really confused on this. Is it really just like a 1-year contract that they were relinquishing the rights to San Diego Studios? I'm not too sure how that works. If you guys have any other prior knowledge about how this is working, please make sure to inform me down below in the comment section. But yeah, Darren Erstad, another one. You know, Angels legend, brand new into the game last year. I thought for a second he might have been Coog's Sony partner reward, but now I'm pretty confident that it's probably going to be Garrett Anderson. But another one that sucks to see. Doug Drabek is not going to be into the game as well. I think they got him in MLB 17. I do remember that was his first year. I don't know if he had a crazy good card last year or not, but nonetheless, like I said, losing legends is never a good thing, and there's a lot more. We're not even really that far into this list yet. The next one's going to be Lenny Dykstra, of course. I think he was new last year as well. He was one of the first event cards that we saw in MLB The Show 18 for the Philadelphia Phillies, an outfielder. Not too much power, more so that contact side, and that's why I really hate to see guys like Darren Erstad and Darren Erstad and Lenny Dykstra, two guys that weren't that good last year just because of the power made it. Contact hitters really weren't rewarded like that. They would have been pretty damn good this year, and now we're not going to see them back, which really sucks to see. Jim Rice is another pretty big one. He always had that power. I always remember that Red Sox card that he would get. I think he started in 17. He might have been in 16. I'm not too sure about that, but we're losing him. Doc Ellis is another one. I don't remember too much about Doc Ellis cards from Diamond Dynasty, but he will not be returning. Gaylord Perry is not going to be in MLB The Show 19. Just interesting because I'm pretty sure he was never in MLB The Show 18 either, but he did show up in the rosters. I think they give him a card. Like, if you guys don't know, recently they just updated a new event within MLB The Show 18 Diamond Dynasty. They still have events running in there, and they've been releasing like event cards. I know they just had a 90 overall Burt Blyleven in there. It's pretty crazy, and I think they had a Gaylord Perry card pretty recently. So yeah, he would probably be one of those deserving of, you know, a 97 plus signature series card as well, because I think back in 17 when he had cards, I think they were usually pretty high, about like 98, 99, somewhere around there. Dave Steb, I'm not really too sure how you pronounce that. He is going to be gone from the game as well. I think he was pretty new, only in 17 and 18, maybe only 18, but he's not going to be returning. Carlton Fisk, another catcher, of course, Boston Red Sox, Chicago White Sox, not going to be returning. So him and Yogi Berra, two pretty big catches that we are not going to see. Back in MLB 19, I know we got Pudge, but I don't know if we've really got any. I know we got Pudge and Jason Kendall. I'm not really too sure if we got any other new catchers though into this game, so that's pretty interesting. Especially Yogi Berra, of course. He's like the biggest name. Yogi and Albert Bell, they're the biggest names so far that we've seen. Harold Reynolds, of course, he used to be an announcer on MLB The Show, is not going to be returning. I'm not too sure how long he was in MLB The Show. I remember his card faintly last year. I never really used it. Jack McDowell's not going to be in the game as well. Of course, Chicago White Sox starting pitcher. I don't think he ever had a crazy good card, but like I said, it still sucks to see nonetheless. You know, just imagine if, well, the Rays never really have any legends in here anyway, but like if Longoria retired for me, damn it, you know, that's like a big part of my team's history, just being gone from the game. Buddy Bell is not going to be in this year as well, which really sucks to see. I remember his card in MLB The Show 17. A lot of people liked it. Then MLB 18 came out, power made up. Buddy Bell wasn't really all that great. This year, he would have been a very nice third baseman shortstop to have in Diamond Dynasty, but we're not going to see it. Eric Karros is another one, and then finally, Harold Baines is the last one that we know of, as according to Aqua X. Of course, this isn't completely confirmed, but I'm pretty confident in this being how it is because, of course, if they were allowed to transfer their names and appearance, that would be an infringement on rights. That would be kind of like how with the NCAA games, you know, how people can manually edit their appearance and names, and, you know, that would be out there. People could use it. It'd be somewhat like that. I mean, you can still do that yourself, but it would be within the game as it would be within the game system, so they can't allow that to happen. So basically, he had these players on 18, year-to-year save, put them in 19, names and appearance just gone. They were just random computer-generated players. All the other legends, I assume, showed up like normal because we still do have the rights to them. So that's good to see. This isn't that many. Let me try to put on a quick count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 16 legends, and I would say Probably about 3 of them are really, really big, being Albert Bell, Yogi Berra, and Dave Winfield. The other pair you can say is in there as well. Buddy Bell's pretty big. But these are all relatively big names. You know, it really sucks to see. Let me know down below in the comment section how you guys feel about this. Of course, we did get a lot of brand new legends this year, 30 plus. So technically, we still did gain legends. But at the end of the day, it still sucks to see a lot of these players go. I really would have liked to use an Albert Bell card because I never got to use him last year. And Yogi Berra is going to be greatly missed. He's probably, even though I said I don't love his cards, he, in my opinion, is probably the biggest name half of this list that is not going to be returning to MLB Diamond Dynasty. Let's hope that this is all that happens. Let's hope that we're not going to see more legends being released this year. Of course, you know, it's a combination because, you know, we lose guys like Joe Mauer who retired, and then we also lose these legends as well. Hopefully this doesn't continue to be a trend and we don't lose, you know, huge names next year as well. Somebody like Ken Griffey Jr. or something like that. However, I kind of doubt it because I know he has pretty good relations and he showed up in advertisements even this year. So I think we're good on that one. But like I said, let me know down below in the comment section how you guys are feeling about this. Which legend that I did list is the really the most depressing that we are going to miss? Who are you going to miss the most? And what new legends do you hope can take their place possibly? Because I think we still are seeing new legends. We just got Travis Hafner. We just got Lefty Grove. So let me know down below in the comment section. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like down below. Hope you guys have a great day. There goes Saudi.
Love is love and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory.